Okay, that's still a little... I'm still peeking. I was just gonna... Because people always say, like, I have the game volume down too much. Like, I don't know how much is enough. Like, how quiet am I versus... Here, let me load up the Twitch chat on my tablet here so that I can actually see what people are telling me. Where's Twitch? There's Twitch. How do I get to my channel? Chat. Welcome to the chat room. Okay, chat room. Let's see. This is my normal speaking distance from the microphone. Do I sound good or do I sound bad? Is the game audio too loud? Or what's the deal? I will wait for... Oh, geez. Yeah, I have, like, quick stream turned off, so it's actually going to be, like, a minute or two until you guys can actually hear what I'm saying. And okay, I guess not. Sounds good to me. Okay. So let's... Donkey Kong Country, everyone. Hopefully this is also picking up on the stream. I don't see why it wouldn't. It's a full screen application, and that's exactly what this is all meant to pick up. I'm just going into my Steam options really quick and turning off my frame rate counter because I think that shows up in the stream. Game is pretty quiet. Okay, well, that's something we can deal with here in RetroArch. Because I can just turn up the volume in here. And then turn down my speakers. Okay. Oh no, it's blurry for me. Oh well. I forgot I turned on... Oh, fine. Hang on a sec. No, where is it? I tweaked a RetroArch option before I started. Now I don't... Here it is. Hardware by linear filtering. No, I just turned it back on. Turn it off. Will that do it? Nope. I have to completely exit out of the emulator and relaunch it to get it to fix. Huh? Now it's all quiet again. No, actually it's not. Uh-oh. That crunch sound. What was that? What did I just do? I did something. Did I start a recording? No. I don't know what that crunch sound was. Well, now I gotta know. Because usually that sound means I started a recording. Can I just do Alt-Enter? No, of course not. This is RetroArch. RetroArch doesn't let you do anything that conveniently. Stop. Why didn't my stop recording hotkey work? Wait, oh, I know why. It's because my hotkeys are all set up differently here on this stupid... Whatever, you guys don't care. Oh no! There we go. I'm just going to exit the chat real quick and see if, like, switching out of resolutions or anything messed with how this looks. Nope, it didn't. Oh no, close it. Okay, Donkey Kong Country. Yes. No. Okay. One player. So, as I said on Tumblr, I don't know what it is about Christmas, or I guess I say it's Christmas, but I guess it's more like winter weather. Like, if it's just Christmas, I don't really get this feeling, but if it snows outside, then it's like, huh, I'm kind of in the mood to play some Donkey Kong Country. And I don't know why specifically that is. It's just some kind of like weird instinctual thing. And early this morning, we got like a foot of snow, which isn't like tons or anything, but it is more than enough to like really get me in the mood to play this game. And it looks like the Twitch chat is not connecting. Boy, oh boy. Close the app, relaunch it. Go to my channel. Go to chat. Connected, finally, jeez. I was actually supposed to go to like a funeral today. Across the street, our neighbors, her daughter, we don't, like, when we first heard about it, it sounded like maybe it was a suicide, but then it just sounded like maybe she, I don't want to say too much because then it gets depressing, but she was in kind of a hard place in her life, and it sounds like maybe she just abused substances until she died. So we were supposed to go to her funeral today, and our car does not do too well in the winter. We don't have, like we have internal heating and everything, like we have, I don't know what you call it, just like internal heating, I guess, and if we run that, then the car overheats, like the engine overheats, and then it stops working. So that means we don't have window defrosters, we don't have anything. We can't drive the car in the winter because then the windows become fogged up, and then we can't see where we're going. So that's real fun. And it being like a high of 2 degrees today means we couldn't leave the house at all. So even though this funeral was like 2 miles away, 3 miles away, we couldn't go to it because our car just simply wouldn't make the trip. So, instead I got to stay home from work, I got to do all this, I got to sleep in for the first time in like 4 days. Well, actually, probably like the first time in like months because I haven't been sleeping well. But, I got a lot of sleep, it is nice and cold outside. You might hear the furnace running in the background, the house furnace. So I figured, if it's cold, I might as well play Donkey Kong Country finally. Because I usually play this game at least once every year. And you'll notice I'm stopping and, like, hitting these banana bunches in the ground. These were actually, my mom showed me all these. She loves the way Donkey Kong Country looks. But she's not very good at it. She is like 70 years old at this point. I think she was like 50 when this game came out. And she loves the way it looks, but she is not very good at action games. So she'd only ever play through like these 2 first levels, like this rainy one and the one before it, and then she gets stuck. So she ended up like combing through these first 2 levels, finding all these hidden banana bunches. And she showed me where they were one time, and now I remember. Usually they're at like these twin banana trees here. If you hit the one on the left, anytime there's like a space between 2 of them, you hit them, and there will be a banana bunch there. I think there's one up here. Yep. And if you find 10 of them, you get a 1-up. Like, even though a bunch of bananas in itself is like 10 bananas, I think, if you just find 10 hidden bunches, you get a free extra life. And like the weird thing about these hidden banana bunches is, after these first like 4 or 5 levels, they sort of go away and they never come back. Like none of the other levels in the game really seem to have too many hidden banana bunches like this. It's just this first world. I don't know if it's here to like help you get a lot of extra lives or what, but that's just Donkey Kong Country for you, I guess. And I totally messed this up, but I think it's just like a B medal for like the bonus levels, so not getting these secrets isn't like the end of the world. So because I don't really like the Animal Buddy bonus levels in this. They kind of take a long time, and you're never really short on lives in this game. This is like at the point where it started, where they were throwing extra lives at you over and over and over again, as evidenced by this bonus level. It is here. I don't think I'm going to do a 100% run. I've done it before on my real Donkey Kong Country cartridge I have down in my bedroom. There should be anyway, a 101% save on there. But I think usually when I play this every year, I top out at around like 97%. Whoops. I didn't get enough speed up for that. Oh, wait. Come here. I don't remember if there's any here. Nope. Any up here? No. I mean, I will go for all the bonus stages that I remember, obviously, but as far as a full clear 101%, unless you want me to, like, go back to levels I've already cleared and be like, oh, where's the bonus level in this? Then no, we're probably not doing a full clear. Something I really love about the Donkey Kong Country games is, like, I guess their level design. You probably see this a lot if you watch any, like, speedruns of the game, but the one interesting thing about Donkey Kong Country is that all the levels are laid out in a special way to where if you don't stop moving, everything is in the perfect position for you to just keep moving forward and keep moving forward as fast as possible. Like, this game is built for speedrunning, and that's kind of like the one thing I really still love about it after all these years, because everyone will say, like, oh, you know, the pre-rendered graphics make it look so dated nowadays, and, you know, I don't think I necessarily agree with a statement like that, but there are definitely things about this game where it's like, you know, it's kind of an average platformer, but with the way levels kind of flow together, it's actually, like, really impressive to watch a speedrun of this game. For just how, like, don't stop for nothing all the levels are. Yeah, you don't get anything for a full clear in this game. You don't even get, like, an extra ending or anything. I think you get, like, a star on your save, on the save screen when it says 101%. There'll be, like, a little star next to your percentage, and that's all you get. In Donkey Kong Country 2, there's like a whole hidden bonus world, and then in Donkey Kong Country 3, there's another like whole hidden bonus world with a special final boss and everything like that. But there's really no incentive to getting 101%. Oh, Cranky does like change his, like, the speech he gives you after you beat the game. He'll congratulate you on doing like 100%, and he'll be like, I did it in under 2 hours! Which, as far as I know, is actually possible. I think there is a category, like a speedrunning category, that is clearing the game 101% with all the secrets, and I don't think he changes his speech at all if you do that. Like, I don't think Rare ever actually thought that anyone would ever actually clear Donkey Kong Country in 2 hours or less with 101%. I average, not that I'm like a speedrunner or anything, but usually when I play this game, it takes me about 3 or 4 hours to clear it. So it's definitely within the realm of like a single sitting clear. Oh no! This part is actually really hard without the fish. Without on guard, I should say. See, look, I'm like 4 levels into the game, and I already have like 25 lives. And I lied. This is the level that my mom would always get stuck on. This is like where the difficulty in the game really ramps up. Now, I could do this the easy way, or I could do this the hard way. I suppose we'll do it the hard way. Because what fun would that be if I just took, like, the skip barrel. Oh, and here's where my memory starts to get foggy on these Banana Bunch locations. What was this for? There was something I was supposed to use that for, and I don't remember what it was. Like, is there a secret I shoot myself down, or is that just teaching me how barrels work? I honestly don't remember. According to SDA, the record for 100% is 44 minutes. Yep. Donkey Kong Country is not a very long game. I guess I'll go for the one secret. Well, I mean, I say that like, oh, pro tip, if you just mash the button through these, you don't even have to line up your shots. But I was going to say, if I took the shortcuts, but the shortcuts are different from the secrets, so technically it doesn't really matter. Donkey Kong Country 3's record is only an hour and a half. That's nuts to me. Because Donkey Kong Country 2 and especially 3 feel like such long games. Like, they're not very fun to play at all. Well, okay, Donkey Kong Country 3 is not very fun to play. Donkey Kong Country 2 is just long-winded. Oh, gotta concentrate. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't let you switch to Diddy under certain circumstances, and I'm not really entirely sure why. Like, depending on the slope or whatever, it's really weird. Obviously, Diddy is the better character for these kind of games, or like at least Donkey Kong Country 1. He's just like a little bit faster, he's a little bit easier to use. Obviously, that's why he got like his own game, like he started his own sequel. What a difficult boss. Candy Kong is fine, as long as you ignore the fact that sometimes she's Donkey Kong's sister, and sometimes she's Donkey Kong's girlfriend. Like, just don't think about it too hard. She's a monkey wearing a bikini. It's fine. But, like, saying that, I feel like Rare has this specific, like, hot girl design that they use in, like, a lot of their games. If you think about Barry from Conker's Bad Fur Day, she's basically just Candy Kong. The Donkey Kong Country cartoon is amazing, and I will hear nothing wrong about it. It has amazing music, like, Eddie, please, won't you let me go home? Or, gosh. There's a couple people I know who would probably be really mad that I can't remember that song. Like, ugh, these are so boring. And if I remember right, with Espresso, I shouldn't go all the way to the end. Well, I just did. Because I need to get back to the start really quick, because that's where the 2 times multiplier is. Each Animal Buddy bonus level has a special 2 times multiplier hidden somewhere in it. And in the case of Espresso, it's right behind the start. Wait, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh no, I forgot how to work this. It must be at the other end of the level when you do the same thing over there. It's been a while, okay? I usually try and avoid those Animal Buddy bonus levels. So, like, especially like Espressos. Espressos is the worst. Espresso and Rambi are the ones I don't like. Rambi's because, like, Rambi's, they barely give you any time to get anywhere. Like, you have just enough time to get, like, to the one end of the level before you can get back and go get the 2 times multiplier. Okay, this is another level I might have to concentrate on. These minecart levels are not easy. And this is like another one of those early spikes in difficulty. I'm not even going to try going for that. Actually, On Guard's Animal Buddy bonus level isn't very good either. Like, none of them are, I guess. Oh, missed that. Missed that too. At least it's not like Donkey Kong Country Returns, where getting KONG is like part of getting 100%. I can safely miss the letters and it doesn't really matter. Those just give you an extra life. Oh, getting a little tense. Especially right here where it starts making you do all these like really tight jumps together. And then they just troll you with an extra one at the end, which I totally failed to jump over. Like, I knew it was coming and I pushed the button, but not soon enough, so... Almost died. Almost died again. Whoops. Oh no, I just messed up. There's a bonus level down there. I have enough lives, who cares? And now I get to be Diddy. Okay, now I gotta carry you over here and right there. And then it's what? It's tiny. Oh, I jumped one too soon. It was after that one tiny banana, then it would have been the one up. Oh well. Gotta push you all the way down to the end here, so I can take the upper path. Sometimes I think like these secret, I guess you call them illusion walls, are like total garbage because you're not supposed to be able to. Like, I don't know, that just feels really deceitful to me that you have this like solid looking wall that you can just walk through, but so many games do it. So maybe I just don't know anything. And like I even do it in my own game, like Overbite. I have illusion walls that once you walk behind them, they become like visible so you can see where you're walking. Something I always thought was like really interesting about these cave levels, if you look, like the level of brightness changes as you go through the level. I think the start of the level actually starts out like really dark, and then I guess as you get closer and closer to the exit, it starts getting brighter and brighter, like you're moving towards the light. Donkey Kong Country 1 does like lots of weird little touches like that. Like when we get to a ruins level here in a minute, I'll show you something else weird that they do that like Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 didn't do. It's just this weird little touch. Well, now it got darker again, but I don't know. But there's like these weird like sound systems that they programmed into this game that just aren't in Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 that are like weird simulation aspects. And boy, I got lucky there. Now, I could skip this entire level if I wanted to, because all you do is you walk back out that way. But that's not very sporting. Besides, this is like one of the faster levels in the game. Because you gotta keep moving, that's like the name of the game. Well, that was, like, completely my fault. Okay, actually, like, did the jump this time. That's good. Hut! There we go. One of the only secrets in this level is, I think what I have to do is I have to stop him before, because I think if the barrel touches him while he's like active, then like it just destroys the barrel. Hello, Infinite, I think? I don't know, you're using like a different name. But I seem to remember that you used to go by Big Red Coat sometimes. Oh no, get up there, come on. There's a secret up there, I thought. Yes, no, am I wrong? There it is, that was weird. Jump, jump, jump. Okay. Huh, okay, whew. And now you just gotta go. Did it. Easy. Like, look how short this game is. We've been playing for 21 minutes, and we're already a quarter of the way through it. When I said this game takes me 4 hours, I think I was exaggerating. I think it probably takes me closer to 2. Okay, now, well, we'll do the secret first. But there's, like, weird sound stuff in these levels. We'll just pretend that was on purpose, so that I could get the K. Get out of here. Is it not going to trigger? I'm gonna try and get it to trigger, but one of the weird things Rare did for this first Donkey Kong Country game is they, like, model this system where if you're near enough to a wall, like the right distance from a wall, the sound you make will actually echo off the wall, and you can hear it echo, and it's the weirdest thing. But it only works on specific walls at, like, specific distances. I'll find one eventually, but I should probably just keep moving for now. I think down here is a place where it'll work. Hear that? That is so weird. And it only happens in this first Donkey Kong Country game. Well, now it just worked there for some reason. It's just, I don't know, man. Oh no, I lost my thing, my tire, because I walked away from it. Now I can't get to that secret. Now the secret to these, at least for me, is I close one eye and then I blur it. And usually... Oh, well, that time it didn't work. It usually works. For some reason, closing one eye and blurring it will usually... I don't know, it's like it helps me focus or something weird. But I'm also getting old, so... The things that worked when I was like 7 years old don't work anymore. Whoops. I should have known that wasn't going to work. Will this work? No. Great. So I'll just kill myself. Maybe it's not being against a wall. Maybe it's echoing from, like, this background back here. Because if you notice, there's, like, a background here with torches. Like, there's a space that extends on a little bit further. And if you do it back here, this doesn't really have, like, a background space. Like, it does right here. Well, now it's not doing it here either. But it works there. That's weird. Ooh, crackling sound. It's not random. There are specific spots within levels where that's the only place it'll work. It's not random. And there's like a weird logic to it. Oh, good. Great. I love... Like, why is the water red? Like, blood tide. Yep, I'm doing them all out of order. I think the multiplier is straight down. Right? Let's, like, sneak up here and see. Yeah. And, like, On Guard's bonus level, the way it's set up, I feel like it's the hardest one to actually get points on. Like in the other ones, like in Rambi and Espresso, you can get like 400 or 500 tokens, like with the double and everything. And here, it just feels like a struggle. Uh-oh. Well, I forgot. I got lost. Ooh, this gets tricky. But I gotta have that frog. Ah, on. Oh no, come back! Oh well. I don't think there's like any secrets tied to having him. I think it's just like you get those bananas down there and then that's it. Suppose we'll find out, won't we? Nope, got them all. What a thrilling boss! Of course I say that, but when this stupid thing comes back near the end of the game, it's like one of the hardest bosses in the game. Like, probably harder than the final boss, I'd say. And now, this is where the game gets hard. It's also probably where I stopped being able to get all the secrets. I always like the way his eyes bug out for that. Wait, wait. I remember this. I think this is one of the secrets I always, like, forget about. Hut! That one sucks because that's like the only way you can get that bonus level, is by bouncing off the little vulture to where you have enough height for the stomp symbol on the ground or whatever. I always hate the ones with the two. Whoops. Now is it here? No, of course not. Oh, you little jerks! Oh well, I guess I didn't need that barrel anyway. Whoops. I always thought these vultures throwing coconuts were like the weirdest enemy. Like, the coconuts don't look big enough. Okay, same strategy as before, just mash the buttons and you'll get to the end. I think there are some, like, later in the game where they specifically play against that, like you can't just mash the button. Maybe it's Donkey Kong Country 2. I don't really remember. Now that's for, like, losers. If you want to be cheap about it, you skip, like, half the level by going there. But, again, there's no fun in that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, you're probably gonna see me die a couple times in this level. Because this is where they start, like, doing these auto blast barrels, where you have to, like, blindly jump into them with the right timing, and you don't really know the timing until it's too late. And that's kind of a problem sometimes. Like right here. Like if you're just running up and you run into that, then you're gonna die instantly. Or if you plan out your attack, you're gonna die instantly. Actually, what I think it is, I was talking about this earlier. Everything's set up to be like the perfect timing on the first try. I think if you come at it and you just run full tilt, yeah, it's just the timing works. Now this one has a safety mechanism built into it. Doesn't it? Why is that banana down there? There's supposed to be another blast barrel down there that you run into, and that takes you to like a secret area or something? That doesn't make any sense to me. Whoops. I did not do it right. That's... oh, I know what it is. I go here, and then I go there. Right. Of course. Whoops. Double whoops. Oh well. Oh, you garbage. Ah! Ah! Oh, right, there's a frog in this level somewhere, and I don't remember where that is. Oh, well. Yeah, I totally missed the secret with the saw that someone in the chat said gopher, and I was about to say gopher. But I missed the secret with the frog, and I don't know where that is. Like, legitimately don't know where that is. Well, there's that weird echo again. Is it here? Yep. Oh boy. I think this is the last level you have to go through before they give you a save point. So I remember like these three levels here, this gauntlet, being like really tough when I was a kid. Especially that last one with the blast barrels. Like I got so hung up on that level for like weeks. And then to have this one right after it is not very friendly. Oh, can I do it? I did it. Okay, there's a secret coming up here. Pay attention to the bottom of the screen. I did it. Oh, this part. Pro tip, if you push down when you're holding a barrel, you can set it back down on the ground again. Which is basically what this secret is explicitly designed to exploit. Just realized how weird this background is. Like, look what I'm standing on. I'm on like this dirt, but what is the green stuff in front of it? I've never actually noticed that before. Oh, I think this is just bananas. Which, I mean, I really don't need that many bananas. Oh wait, no, this level, and then I get the save, right. You get like 5 levels before you get to save. Oh, was it here? One of these you drop down at the start. I don't think it's this one. I think it's later in the level. This is another one of those levels where it's like, hey, go as fast as you can. Don't stop for nothing. Which is obviously my favorite kind of level. Oh, of course. It's right here. And these ones are almost too easy, because all you have to do is worry about the one. As long as you hit him by the corner, he'll always spit the bananas into you. Oh good! Rambi! Look how fast Rambi's timer goes down. You have just barely enough time to get across these platforms. Maybe I won't even... Okay, whew. I was actually playing the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color port of Donkey Kong Country like a couple days ago because I put it on this new Game Boy Advance device thingy that I bought. And it doesn't run very well on that thing, so, you know. But, like, that thing is primarily for playing Game Boy Advance games, not Game Boy Color games. So there is a Game Boy Advance port of Donkey Kong Country, but it is trash. They changed how all the physics work. They added all these extra cutscenes. It is just junk. I hate it. And they kind of got better with later ports of Donkey Kong Country. The Game Boy Advance port of Donkey Kong Country 2 is a little bit better. And then for some reason, I really remember actually genuinely liking the Game Boy Advance port of Donkey Kong Country 3. But I haven't played that in like 11 or 12 or probably even longer than that. It's been many years since I played the Game Boy Advance port of Donkey Kong Country 3. Nope. Oh, there's a button combo you can do to re-pick up a barrel you're riding. I couldn't remember what it was. I thought it was down and Y, but I guess it was down and B, which is the jump button. I think there might be a secret or two we missed. Maybe not. I don't remember. It's not important. I was gonna say, when you think about it, they really didn't do like these time of day changes in later Donkey Kong Country games. But there is totally a level in Donkey Kong Country 2 where like the sun sets while you're playing the game, and it's actually pretty cool. You have to start dealing with these Manky Kongs, which are apparently orangutans that wanted to join the Donkey Kong clan and couldn't. And I just totally screwed up all secrets for this level. Because you need espresso. No. Whoops. Because you need him to get up there. Well, sometimes you can get up there on your own. Though I guess I would have needed those Kremlings to do it, so... Hey, there's something down here. Oh, right. I can get another ostrich. I think? No. Could have sworn one of these gave you an ostrich. Wait. Oh, right. Of course. There's a second one right above it, if I remember right. Yes? No. Where's that second one? I could have sworn it was right here. Oops, set that down. Okay. Let's see if I can... Nope, not gonna do it. I'll just forget about it. It's really not that important. I almost died there. Can't get over there, so whatever. We'll just leave. Did I save? I think I did. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country 3 on the Game Boy Advance had a completely remade soundtrack. For Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, they just kind of adapted the Super Nintendo soundtrack, and it was like a lot of Game Boy Advance ports. It was kind of scratchy and bad. So with Donkey Kong Country 3, they rehired... Well, I don't want to say they rehired him, because I'm pretty sure he was still working there. But Dave Wise went back in, and he redid the entire soundtrack specifically to fit the Game Boy Advance hardware. Secret on guard. Whoops. Normally you don't get on guard until like more than halfway through this level, but that was close. So here's like a weird little factoid about me, and this is something that's not really going to come through on the stream because I have the stream frame rate set pretty low, but I used to rate Donkey Kong Country sprites based on how realistic I thought they looked, and I was an idiot when I was a kid, okay? I used to rate these purely based on how smoothly they animated. So like this clam up here, when he shuts his clam, or his shell, I guess you'd call it, when he shuts it, it runs at a full 60 frames per second. It's like one of the smoothest animations in the entire game. And to me, I said, okay, that looks realistic because it's not choppy. And the sharks, equally, were something that I thought looked really realistic because they animate very smoothly. Like these guys, I was like, oh, you know, those guys look realistic because they animate so smoothly. I was kind of a dumb kid. Especially like the little sharks. The big sharks, not so much, because when they turn around like that, you know, their animation is a little choppy, but the little ones animate really smoothly. I don't have any idea where the O was. I missed it. But I guess it didn't matter. I got all the secrets, of which there were none. Oh wait, no. This guy's a pain in the butt in Donkey Kong Country 2. Here, he's a chump. That's because of the way Donkey Kong holds the barrel above his head. Diddy holds barrels in front of him, Donkey Kong holds them in above his head, and enemies predicate on this fact, like this boss. Uh-oh, uh-oh! I was reading on the cutting room floor not too long ago, something about Donkey Kong Country originally. I guess, like, the boss music was supposed to increase in tempo and complexity the longer you fought a boss. But I guess they changed that for this version, the final version. Hey man, don't call these sprites bad. I like these sprites. I think of all the games that used pre-rendered graphics, I think the Donkey Kong Country games on the Super Nintendo are still like some of the best examples. Like, I think these games still look legitimately pretty good. A little low resolution, but gotta focus. What's this one? Another bonus level. Oh, I guess not. Weird. I thought I had more of, oh no, I'm blanking on his name. What's the frog's name? It's not like Hoppy. It's... oh, what is it? Someone in the chat's gonna know. So we have Rambi the Rhino, Espresso, On Guard, and then the frog. What is the frog? Also, I preemptively apologize for this level. With as low as my bitrate is set, and how, like, TV fuzz affects levels, or affects streams anyway, this is going to get unwatchable in about 10 seconds. If it isn't already. I think it's this level specifically that, like, when it's snowy outside, this is what makes me think of Donkey Kong Country. You know what? If none of you are going to tell me, I'm just going to look it up. I don't know if the Steam browser is coming up for you guys. Probably not. Donkey Kong Country Frog. It's something weird. Winky the Frog, of course. Everyone remembers Winky. I meant to go straight down right there. Go for it! Yeah, this is the one. Yep, I told you. Eventually they get to the point where you can't just mash the A button. They make you start, like, paying attention. Oh, can I do it? Nope, I can't. if you can do that entire barrel sequence at the end of the level there without missing, you get like 3 free 1-ups at the end of the level. And that's from the Donkey Kong Country exposed VHS tape that Nintendo sent out. On the plus side, I get another chance to do this. I am a good person at Donkey Kong Country. Okay, this way, this way. Oh, now it starts getting hard. Oh, I messed up. Messed up again. This way. Hut. Yeah, I didn't do it in one shot. Oh well. Ice physics. Well, no, I was gonna say, I guess we could do one secret, because if you look really carefully in the top left corner of the screen, there's a barrel. It's blue. But that's to skip ahead in the level. It's like a shortcut. So I'm not actually going to do it. Okay, banana, 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 K, banana, K-O, banana, K-O, K-O-N, K-O-N, K-O-N-G, K-O-N-G. Mine. And that hidden barrel up there, it's one of those weird things where only Donkey Kong can get it. Because his hitbox is bigger than Diddy's. So he's the only one who can reach high enough up to get to that secret barrel. I never understood the point of this. Like, I get the concept of slippery ropes. Like, you don't have to tell me about slippery ropes. But slippery ropes that take you up? That's weird. And you can tell I take the shortcut a lot because I died there. Because, to be quite honest, I don't know if I necessarily like this level. Oh no! Now it's double bad. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. I do like the song, though. I say as I skip to a different song. Oh, these are like the laziest bonus levels. Hey kids, do you know how to spell? Can you identify flashing icons? Another difference between Diddy and Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong can take out those armadillos in one hit. Diddy has to hit them twice. And to be fair about the shortcut earlier, I think it just warps you to right here, so it's not really that much of a shortcut. And like the dumb thing about these slippery ropes is, I don't think they're even consistent. Maybe they are, I'm not sure. I think blue ropes take you up and purple ropes take you down? Yeah, okay. So they are consistent. Wait a minute. Oh, right, this dumb thing. Gotta lure him over here. And then go whoop, boom. Oh, and it was just a bonus buddy icon. Uh-oh! Who's it? I really don't like this. I think the warp warps you later on in the level. Oh, no. Huh? Well... yeah, because it skips this. Just more bananas, and another one of those. That's where the shortcut takes you. You get warped to right here. Because I remember that. Oh, and there's something over there, but I can't take the hit to go check it. Oh no! No, 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 no! Uh-oh. Right, you have to do this. Now this one is double extra dumb because you have to jump off the same rope and back on. Apparently I got all the secrets, so who cares? I guess I'll just kill myself. Just kidding. Ostriches love the snow. Oh, get up there. I pulled a Yoshi. Well, maybe this time I won't totally, like, screw it up. So we'll go over here first. Get up there. There we go. And now we go this way. Right. I remember. And then we climb the big wall at the end for the double. Right, I remember video games. Ah! I really don't like how steep this level gets. Even with Espresso, this is like a weird, tricky level to navigate. Uh-oh! And no, that wasn't ice physics. That was just me going a little too far. Nice picturesque, is that the word? That mountain back there, it's real party. Another weird echo. Damn it. There's some way I can pick that stupid barrel up, and I don't remember what it is. So back there was a secret that we only could get with Espresso. Probably where the end was. I will say, as far as secrets go, I will get the hardest secret in the game, so... Like, it's one of those things where once you know about it, it's not actually that hard to get. It's just stupid. Not really a big fan of this level. It's mainly because of those little squids, not the octopuses. Octopuses are like nothing, like they're chumps, but those little squids, they blend into the background and you can't see them. And they use this to like snipe you a lot. And it is annoying. Like right there, you would have run into me if I wasn't paying attention. And there. There's a secret over here. Get that O. Like, these octopuses are chumps once you know how to deal with them. Like, memorize the layouts, I mean. I think coming up here we get an on guard who, like, really trivializes these octopuses. He's not down here, I don't think. No. He's up here. Right? No, there's like a... There'll be a space on the right. Like just a tiny little crack, and you have to go through that. Whoops. You just hold down and left here. Sharks. Up and right. Something I like about the way Donkey Kong Country controls, and I thought this is something that Mario did, but I guess not. If you're swimming, obviously you push the jump button to swim up, but you can also hold down to swim a little bit, or you can hold up to swim a lot. And that's like such a cool feature, and I always thought that was like something Donkey Kong Country adapted from Mario, and then it was sometime like last year I was playing Super Mario World, and I realized Mario doesn't do that. That's something that only Donkey Kong Country does. And it feels like such an intuitive thing that it actually like legitimately surprised me. Torchlight trouble. If you have epilepsy, I'd like to apologize in advance. Actually, what I'd like to try doing... I was going to try playing the level without having the bird. Which you can do. I've played, like... I think there's, like, a midway point through this where they eventually end up forcing you to have the bird. But you can play a significant portion of this level without Squawks the parrot giving you a flashlight. Or I guess a lantern is technically the term we're looking for. And this is one of those changes they made for the Virtual Console version of Donkey Kong Country. Nintendo being so up on patching any kind of epilepsy-causing thing out of their game. The Flash is not actually present in the Virtual Console version of Donkey Kong Country. They removed it. Oops. I always forget that you can't roll through those guys. And like Diddy can't even touch them at all. Donkey Kong is the only one who can defeat the muscle-bound Crusher, I guess is his name. Whoops. I just screwed up a secret, because I think the secret is right here if you have the barrel. Oh well, we're not going back for it. Need to scoot back in my chair here a little bit. Okay, so what's our percentage going to be? I'm going to be guessing 62%? 53. Well, I think that's because I'm starting to miss a couple secrets here and there. Because we're coming down to like the last 2 worlds of the game already. The next one should be the factory and then the mine, I think. Yeah, no, that's right. I was going to say no, there was a world in between there, but no, there's not. It is. Next is like the factory level, and then, or the factory world, I should say. And then, it's the final world. It's the stupid weird mine with like, oh gosh, what is Stop and Go? No, we already did Stop and Go Station. What is the level with the gas? Trick Track Trek is what I'm thinking of. Trick Track Trek was the bane of my existence for a really long time. And I was so busy thinking about Trick Track Trek that I lost Winky. Oh, I want to actually try something. There's a weird thing about Winky that I discovered when I was a kid. Okay, so let's take a look at his idle animation. When you're riding him, he kind of croaks, right? You get off him, and he does the Winky thing with his eyes where he kind of blinks or whatever. If you hold up on the D-pad and jump onto him, right? Maybe that was fixed in this version. There's a way you can jump on him and he'll do his normal, like, idle animation like you're not riding him. And there's a way to do it. But I think they fixed it. This is Donkey Kong Country version 1.1, which has like a lot of weird, like miscellaneous... Whoa, that was weird. I wasn't even pushing forward and he went forward. Yeah, this probably isn't worth going through all this trouble. Or is it? Is it? Oh, well. Point is, there was a weird trick, like a bug or something I guess you could trigger. But it's really not important. And neither is that letter. That one's important, though. Don't ask me why. I kind of don't like this part. Or this part, but it's a necessary evil. That's another thing I think they fixed. In the version, like the cartridge of Donkey Kong Country I have, you used to be able to just like jump right at those barrels and get all 3, like in a single jump. And for some reason in this version of the game you can't do that. So I do think that they like fixed some weird bugs like that. And here's where they start getting lazy. Or they start just, like, recycling the first boss, but now he's harder. But he's really not that much harder. As long as you can count, he's still pretty much a chump. Yep, Kremkrock Industries. Oil Drum Alley. Oh, this song is so good. Fear Factory. Another secret brought to you by Donkey Kong Country Exposed. I don't remember. Down one of these holes is Rambi, and I don't think it's that hole. Oh, was this it? Yeah, this is it. This is it. One up, one up, one up. One up, one up. One up, one up. A secret within a secret. The one everybody always missed. Because it is the most obscure garbage secret in the game. K-O-N-G C-O-U-N-T-R-Y. Donkey Kong Country. And, like, being a secret within a secret isn't, like, the worst thing in the world, but the fact that you have to deliberately tank and get the one banana, that's the thing that's, like, the problem, because nobody's going to do that on purpose. I thought that was the one with Rambi in it. I was like, oh yeah, that's the one with Rambi in it, because it's the one right before that barrel. No. Incorrect. It's not this one, is it? No, of course not. So which one has Rambi in it? Maybe there's like bananas, like a trail of bananas going down. And I'm just being an idiot jumping into every pit in this level. Well... who knows, it might not even be this specific level. There's one of these factory levels that has a Rambi down a pit. It's the one with the oil... well, of course, this is the one with the oil drums. Where they turn on and off. Man, I love this song. Maybe this is it? No. No. That's not the one. Gosh, which one is it, though? Like, this I never understood. There's clearly, like, a secret hole down there that is already pushed open. And that's the weirdest thing. Whoops. Crap. So I was supposed to use that here. And it was off screen when the barrel broke, so it didn't count. Wait, where's Diddy? Whoa! Why did Diddy suddenly go into space right there? Like, I thought the game glitched out. I didn't know he was still off screen. At least now I can get this dumb secret. Gosh, would it be this one? Yes, of course it would be. It's the one I was like, no, that's not it. Well, I actually did sort of die there on purpose. I put the controller down. Because I want Rambi, so... What? Well, that was interesting. I fell on Rambi as I fell down the pit. Now I don't need that stupid barrel, I'll just run into it with my rhino. Okay. I'd remember what kind of one of those that was. Can I get that? No. Boy, what I wouldn't give for Dixie Kong's hover jump right about now. Like, come on, don't... That's rude. Obscuring the barrel like that behind the tube, the pipe. Yeah, guys, look at our cool parallax scrolling. It's 1994. Is that... No, I thought that was like a secret wall. Now we start getting tricky. Whew. Well, if this is Trick Track Trek, then what's the level I'm thinking of? I suppose we'll find out. It's just the next world. This one's the easy one. Which, in saying that, I'm probably going to die like 9 times on this level. But there's a much harder level that is exactly like this, but the platform requires gas to keep moving. And that one was Unnightmare in 1994. The barrels are hovering in midair because of barrel magic. Huh? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh! Like, as the Donkey Kong Country cartoon explored, there's like a whole crystal coconut with magical powers, and King K. Rool wants it for his own nefarious evil deeds, of which I'm not sure the show ever actually explained. He just wants that crystal coconut. And as we know, the TV show is canon with the video games because crystal coconuts turn up in Donkey Kong 64. So that means that Candy Kong is both Donkey Kong's sister and his lover, which opens a whole new realm of possibilities for, stuff. Actually, I kind of need to concentrate here for a minute. I should have gone down there. That's one of those secrets I always miss. Almost died. Because I almost jumped off the platform. Oh no! Bad timing. I can't switch while I'm on this. Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. Because you have to deal with those guys. And they're not especially fun. Well, they're another one of those enemies that only Donkey Kong can really deal with. Diddy can roll into them. I think I explained that earlier, but... well... only Donkey Kong can actually, like, stomp on them. Oh, and then you get this guy, and he'll get stuck on the edge of your platform until right there. I think there's like another... oh wait, no, that's right. I go through you, and then I come down here. Like, Winky's bonus level is so weird. It's so, like, vertically oriented, and you have these little alcoves where the tokens get, like, really dense. I suppose, like, maybe these rooms are impressive from a technological standpoint, because, you know, there's, like, hundreds of animated objects on screen at the same time, and that's something the Super Nintendo couldn't really do very well, I guess. So, I don't know, maybe it's impressive from that standpoint, but... from every other standpoint, it's really not very impressive at all. Winky does not come back in Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3 that I remember. I think he was replaced with the spider? Squitter? And Squitter turns up in 2 and 3. I think Winky is too, like, hard to control with the way he jumps when he walks, so they just got rid of him. Obviously, that secret sucks because it resets you back to the checkpoint. But at least now I'll have a second chance to get that G. I remember being so heartbroken the first time I got that secret. Because this level was so stressful for me. And to be reset basically back to the halfway point of the level, just for getting a secret right here at the end, that's terrible. Elevator antics. Oh, is this the one where the... okay, good, no. There's a level much later on in this world where the lights are constantly turning on and off. And I already screwed up the first secret, so I'm just gonna die. First secret is, come up here, and go in here. We have lovely layering, obscuring the HUD, so I don't actually know how many lives I had. I had 80, and that gave me 81. So something weird I just realized about these ropes. You climb up and down with the D-pad, but you can also just hold jump and they climb up, which is... I don't know, that seems weird to me. Alright, this is the level with those coal carts on, like, the poles that go up and down. I remember this level now. This is another one of those levels I got stuck on for ages as a kid. That's just mean. Ah! This is like a horror movie soundtrack. Like you just hear like doors slam in the soundtrack and everything. It's really weird. With this weird, creepy choir. Is there anything down there? I honestly don't remember. Okay, what? I guess that's a secret exit up there or something. Now, I have to be very careful around here. Very careful! Because if I get stuck in this section as Diddy, things get rude real quick. It's because of... Oh... Oh, no! Oh, no! Was there a DK barrel back here? I don't think so. Maybe I'll just carry this with me, huh? Maybe I should have carried it further than that. Oh, thank you. Oh. Go over here. Now there's a secret down here, and I'm dead. That's right, Donkey Kong. Show him the business. Where am I supposed to use this dumb thing, I wonder? You'd think they'd give you these metal kegs for like a secret you're supposed to access. Down here, maybe? No. Then where? Weird. Because I know I'm missing a secret. I found an exit to one, but not an entrance. The trick here, of course, is just land right here, and then jump to the next one. This is the secret. But I don't think it's the secret I'm looking for. And it's just bananas. There's not even like an item in here or anything. Yep, we missed a secret. Oh well. Okay, now we have to be like 60 or 70%, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you for the nice bananas joke. Another secret on guard should be over here. Yep. I remember on that Donkey Kong Country Exposed VHS tape, they talked about this level specifically as being like a reward for completing one of the hardest levels in the game. So, sure, I guess. And like, I guess it's not actually that hard of a level, especially if they give you on guard here, like right at the start. These weird saw blade looking things. Oh wait, I just realized what they are. They're like car tires with blades on them. Could never figure out what they were before. But with the way this game likes tires as like bouncy objects and whatever, I'm willing to bet that these are like tires with spikes in them. Oh, come on, that wasn't fair. Yeah. Now, is there anything down there, I wonder? I bet there's more bananas up here. I kind of want to try to get 100 lives before I finish the game. Really? There's nothing else over here but just another on guard? Question is, okay, we go this way. Wait, isn't it up there? There's like a secret up there. There it is, I just wasn't hitting it right. Ah! Damn it. Like, why would they even put that there? Oh, frame rate! Oh, can't handle all these sprites! Technology! I don't remember the frame rate getting that bad in that spot. But then again, I guess I don't really remember Donkey Kong Country having like a bad frame rate at all anywhere. This part, I need on guard for this part. If I wait around long enough, he'll eventually come back. I think. It just like, it depends. Could also just crawl through this section. No, because they do things like that. Boy, what a fun video game for good people. I'm kidding. I love this game. Oh, that means I have to get on guard the hard way now. which is down here. Oh, I guess it wasn't that hard. Listen, I may have swam right into that piranha. I may not have swam right into that piranha. We'll just never know. It's a mystery that will plague us for the rest of our days. I really should have found a way to add, like, a chat to my stream so it would archive with the chat on it. I know how to do it now, it's just kind of a pain in the butt to set up sometimes. And also, I, like, record on such a low resolution that, you know, it's not really a good idea to have this big chat interface on my screen at all times when I'm recording. Okay, now I think if I just stick to the top of the screen... Because the weird thing is with On Guard's hitbox is it has to hit the fish part and not the Donkey Kong part. So if I just stay at the top of the screen... Well, if I stay at the top of the screen, then no fish come at me anyway, regardless, so who cares? Okay, I'm gonna save before this. Even though it doesn't really matter, we're playing on an emulator, but... Also, I have like 85 lives, but... Minecart Madness is the second and hardest minecart level in the game. So I'm just gonna shut up and concentrate. I don't know why I jumped there. Soon we're going to get to the minecarts that still have, like, passengers in them, and you have to hit the passengers out of the minecart before you can use it. Like that guy. Fine. I don't think I ever go for this secret, but we'll find out what it is. Oh, it's just more bananas. Because of course it is. I mean, what else would they provide me? I got the G, so of course it's not going to give me the G there. Donkey Kong Country 64 had, like, multiple minecart levels, I want to say. They were all, like, these weird roller coaster sections. This is this level, where the lights turn on and off. And that's the whole challenge. Do all this platforming and stuff while the lights keep turning off. It's one of those levels where if you have it memorized, then it's not a big deal. And I'm not saying that I have it memorized. I'm just saying. Also helps if you have, like, positional awareness, I guess. And I think I have, like, really good positional awareness. Like, if you've noticed, when it puts me in those, like, bonus stages where I shoot up out of the barrel, I always know where the barrel is going to be under me. Even though it's off-screen for, like, 90% of... That was just a blind jump on my part. It's a good thing we're coming to the end of the game here, because I'm getting hungry. And it is Saturday, and Saturday is pizza night. Usually what I do now is I buy like a frozen pizza, but then I buy like extra ingredients to put on the pizza. And it's actually like super good. So like extra sauce, extra cheese, maybe sometimes like extra sausage. My mouth is actually watering thinking about it. Oh, this is rough. I don't think I need all these bananas. Uh-oh. The ultimate test. Oh no, it's one of these two on the end here. Is this one? Yes. I should put bonus rooms in Overbite. Oh, here it is, the worst boss in Donkey Kong Country. Dumb Drum. Literally the only thing he does. And that right there is why I switched to Donkey Kong. Because I knew he spit those out. And next are armadillos, I think? And I think that's the last one. Yep. Chimp Caverns. That's what it is. It's tanked up trouble. This is the one with the moving platform that you have to gas up as you go. And to be quite honest, I think that's why Dumb Drum is so easy, is because this level comes right after Dumb Drum. This is, bar none, the hardest level in Donkey Kong Country. I don't remember if there's a barrel down there, but it doesn't really matter, because that's the end of that part anyway. Now we go on to section 2, and this is where difficulty really starts to ramp up. So much concentration. Whoops. Uh-oh! Okay. Going for it. Okay. I think you have to go for that, actually. Screw it. I'm not playing all that just for the G. Like, forget you. I don't need the G that badly. Whew. Okay, that wasn't so hard. Manic Mincers. Oh yeah, this level. I don't remember this level being very hard. But maybe I'm crazy. Again, Rare likes to put, like, really easy levels after really hard levels. And even though I beat Tanked Up Trouble on my first try, it is a genuinely difficult level that I just ended up memorizing super hard because it is so difficult. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have done that. Well, he gets trapped down here, so who cares? Oh no, 3 of them. Okay, gotta be careful. These end up getting really spaced out. Okay, well, whatever. I actually remember that being a lot harder than it was. Run, 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 run. Like, the problem is, right there, if you end up getting hit with Rambi, you get thrown off into the pit regardless, so even if you have him, it's not necessarily a good idea to have him. That sounded weird coming out of my mouth, but... Sure. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think it's more important to focus on bouncing on the claptraps than it is actually, like, collecting the bananas, but obviously I died, so who cares? I don't really need the end, so I'll just skip it. How many lives do I even have? There's, like, no way to check? Cool, thanks, Rare. And I switched to Donkey Kong, and it wouldn't let me switch back to Diddy until I moved 2 inches. Whoa, careful there. Okay, what do I get in here? I don't remember. Oh no, this is just this, like, weird alternate area. If I get hit by these things, I don't die, I just get kicked out like it's a bonus room. But it doesn't count as a bonus room. That room is really weird. And, like, I can go back in there anytime I want. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know why they put that room in there. Okay. Oh, it's either the far right or the far left. I was wrong. $82 lives. Okay. My massive gains in lives are slowing down big time. It's another one of those levels where when I was like a little kid, I'm thinking like, man, this is kind of a creepy level. It's got like that weird horror music in the background again. Is it here? Oh, well, I messed up. Down here? No. Well, I could go to a Rambi stage if I had another barrel, but I don't. Whoops. That might have actually been like the last Rambi token in the entire game. I feel like there was another secret you get by dropping off a ledge somewhere around here. Or like, okay, it's right here. There's like an extra long rope that you go down, and then there's just an entrance down here. Okay. O. N. G. What does that spell? Ostrich. I feel like there's a secret down there, but I don't have a barrel, so I don't think there is. Ooh. I did it. Loopy lights. What is this level? I don't remember. Oh, it's this level. This was the one I always thought was kind of creepy. Because it's all dark and spooky. It's about keeping the lights on. Uh-oh. Okay, I couldn't see. It was actually dark enough to where it was troubling a little bit. Can I sneak this under this guy? Right, that's what it was. I have to do this. Whoa! Hey, careful! Look out there, buddy. Oh! Poo. Get off there. My commentary is stunning all of a sudden. It's just a lot of totally like brain dead, in the moment. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna do it, everybody. I don't like these jumping claptraps. It's one of those rare kind of bullshit things. What if we made the enemy that's like defenseless from the front jump? So they weren't trapped anymore and they jump right into you all the time. Didn't like Tox or someone actually mention all these like levels where the fun was supposed to be that the level is dark. Like, or was that Infinite? Because that's totally what this is. So I'm going to say 79%, even though we're at the end of the game here. Can't be more than 80. Yeah, okay. This is like next to the last level, or next to the last. And you start getting into those guys. Those brown or like gray and pink crushes, they cannot be killed by anything except a barrel. Even Donkey Kong can't smash them. Well, I was supposed to jump there before the end, but I guess I decided not to. Like here, set you down. Well, I don't have Donkey Kong to really demonstrate that. Also, it looks like they're kind of buggy, and he hit me like 9 times there at the end. In spite of that, I think this level is still easier as Diddy, because he's a little more maneuverable. Even though it's like an explicitly anti-Diddy level, I guess you'd call it, because it has all these like really tough enemies that Diddy's not supposed to be able to deal with. So I guess I'll switch to Donkey Kong anyway. Like, hey, you're not supposed to be Diddy, so might as well at least humor them, I guess. I wonder how like a level like this comes to be. Like, did they know Diddy was so overpowered that everyone was just using him all the time? So they like made a level to combat that? Or did it just happen to be a coincidence that this is just like a screw you to Diddy? Well, I guess if we have these pink and gray crushes, then technically it's also a screw you to Donkey Kong too, right? It's just, it is also full of the beavers, which I think are called Naughty. I don't remember what the army helmet guys are. Blubba, I think? So I don't know. I don't need those bananas. These guys. I remember there being like a fancy way to get past the very last one without using a barrel, but I'm not even gonna try. I think I should have switched to Diddy for that section. Okay. And done. Necky's Revenge. What I would call the actual hardest level in Donkey Kong Country. I guess the actual hardest boss. Already off to a fantastic start. Rare really loved like doing this thing where every hit of the boss makes him do one more cycle of his attack. Like he attacks once, and then twice, and then 3 times, and then 4 times. And I don't think that's how you design a boss at all. Especially, like, maybe if you do it, like, every once in a while, it's fine. But making it so that every boss is like that is kind of terrible. And here we are, King K. Rool. This is, like, another really good song. And here's that design again. He runs twice, you hit him again, and now he runs 3 times. Wonder if I'll be able to beat him in one cycle. Or like one life, I guess. A lot of waiting around in this phase. Whoops! Ah, crap. I figured I would, like, squeeze past there. Coding by Claptrap, characters by Krusha, coloring by Critter. Should have been Critta, I think. The end? I did it, I beat the game, everyone. Oh wait, I lied. I don't remember this. Okay. Couldn't remember what he did in this phase. I think this is it. Once I do this last hit. Okay, now. Like, he throws that crown really fast. Now I beat the game. And the banana landed on his head. Ooh, I don't know if you heard my elbows crack there. I am not reading this Cranky Kong dialogue. Clump is the helmet dude. Okay. That makes sense. Here at good old Cranky's Cabbie. You have to wonder how many bananas Donkey Kong actually had. In every single boss encounter, there was like tens of thousands of bananas in those caves. Like, was each one of those their own individual hoard, or do all the bananas fit into Donkey Kong's cave there underneath his house? I always loved this credits music. It's got like this weird, like, sentimental value to it. Like, it's cheesy is, I guess, what I'd say. And, like, I never thought any of the credits music in 2 or 3 was anywhere near as good as this. Oh, that's Critter. I always thought it was just like Kremling or whatever. Clump, yep, there we go. Crash. Claptrap. Rock Croc. Master Neki. I think it's Queen Bee in this game, and then in Donkey Kong Country 2, it's King Sting. So they're like king and queen, even though that's not how bees work, but you know, who am I to argue? And now we get into, like, at the end of this, when it gets to the end of the good guys, one of, like, the weirdest, like, most mean things I've seen in a game. Well, that's not true. That's definitely not true, but it's still such a weird thing when you get to it. Another thing I saw on the cutting room floor, Cranky Kong actually has a walking animation for this game that they never use. Instead, he just slides around on his stupid rocking chair. There he is. Now, what is this all about? Like, Donkey Kong and Diddy just are dicks to each other for a while for no reason? I guess Diddy starts it. And now Diddy's dead. Such assholes. Now, here's another weird thing I never understood about Rare's games. They never printed their full names. So, like, I know people, like, I know the names of people who work at Rare. Like, Chris Stamper, obviously. Sean Males, Kevin Bayless. But I don't know any of these other people. I think that's Chris Peel, David Wise, Aaron Fisher, Robin Beanland, Greg Richards, I think? Dan Osen. Wouldn't be Hip Tanaka, would it be? Chris Stamper, Lee Stamper? Not actually sure. Mr. Yamauchi, he's the only one. Ken Lobb, Alan Harmon, I think? Shigeru Miyamoto, of course. Greg Males, Tim Stamper. And that's it. That's Donkey Kong Country. Christmas is saved. I guess. And now I get to have pizza. After we watch this sick 90s intro. Get out of here, Grandpa! Nobody likes your crummy old Donkey Kong. We're SGI. What's my percentage? Let's find out. 81. That's good enough. Now, I gotta think here. I don't remember if RetroArch will automatically save if I just quit the emulator. Whoops. How do I do this? Close. I think that'll save it. Right? And then quit RetroArch. Okay. Oh, and I quit right in the middle of a promo. So, thank you all for coming down to the stream. And I'll stream some other time, eventually, as I usually do. So, good night.